I believe that we could come up with a creative plan to then completely replace property taxes. Now that we have solved the 99% of our people problem, we can now focus on the complete elimination of property taxes by making a fiscal plan to do so. By pulling in potentially multiple revenue streams that could be stabilized to get rid of property taxes entirely. There's an idea. Let's just shift all property taxes over to sales tax. I'm sorry. That just moves the problem around, folks. That doesn't fix the problem. It just does not fix the problem. And here's what happens: those who are struggling the most in our culture will be the ones that pay that price. That's just how it will work. You're moving one problem over to another place and not solving the problem. You're just moving it around so that we can say that we did something. And while I like consumption tax because it's choice based, right? Obviously, we don't tax a lot of necessities in this state, and consumption based tax is choice based. But you're looking at potentially having double digit sales tax in a lot of places in this state. That is gonna that's going to cause a whole series of other problems and perhaps create further required welfare, because of those that are struggling in our culture will struggle even more moving that to sales tax. But I believe that we could come up with a creative plan to then completely replace property taxes. And it might take a minute or two, a year or two to do that before we can completely eliminate it. But the alternatives create more problems than they solve. And then now well, good. At least we're not out of a job because we got more problems to solve because we just created more problems. So let's do property taxes in a responsible way with an actual plan and a solution, not just a slashing gas approach to things.